Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday afternoon, June 17th, and we are looking at window traders market profile of SPY, IWM, and QQQ. Very interesting day. We got the consolidation I was looking for in SPY and ES. Not so much so in Russell and QQQs. QQQs hit an all-time high. Go out with a price probe. Have a trend day up. So they have a double distribution day. Russell, push lower all day, get below that 228.10 level. Now they did have a trend day down that they took back, but M's high couldn't get back to 228.10. So for now, again, one day doesn't make a market, but for now they're back into that weekly balance that they were in for about 12 weeks. They want to get out of it, right? QQQs have made new highs. SPY and ES have made new highs. Russell wants to get going. As far as us today, I really believe we would have had an inside day except for another headline that sent the algos into a tizzy, and this is a beautiful example of why the market profile works when you look at time, price, and volume, and we'll go over that in a second. I had a good day today. Again, I did not trade much. My best trade of the day by far was an A period, and I actually had a problem with my machine, but it ended up working out. We actually go out with a price probe. Now again, everybody's looking for these single prints to fill when M period pops the top. And I said I did not think that was going to happen because of all the market generated information. We had a wide POC, which by the way, we went right back to an M period. We had unchanged value. This is not overlapping a low. I'm in fours. We had unchanged value. We were getting acceptance in the lower distribution. I didn't think they were going to just rip and go fill those things late in the day. Just didn't think it was going to happen. A lot of buyers did, and guess what? A lot of buyers got punched in the face. As far as my trades today, A period open. The overnight was short. We said we should look for an inventory adjustment. I wasn't taking a long off it. I was looking for a short. My short was going to be somewhere as we stretched out. We ripped up. I took a small short initially. I did the 423s. I only did a 10 lot, but then when A really ripped up, I took 100 of the 424 puts. That became a nice touchdown trade. As we got to a visual point, we tape it off and rolled right over, started coming in, and then I couldn't get out of the 423 puts, and even though they were only a 10 lot, they were down money and came into the money very nicely, so I had to actually call to get out of them. But that was a touchdown trade as I nailed them on that. And if we had gone up even higher, I was prepared to take another between 100 and 200 puts against the single print fill. Did not think this market was going to just go back, not only take out the single prints and get into the upper distribution near the all-time highs. I did not think we were going to start doing that right away. So that worked out beautifully. Then B tested lower, right? Didn't take the short right away, but when we stayed below it, I scalped shorts twice. I said anything above the opening, I'm out. Well, I made money on two scalps on 420. I went back to the 423 puts there. We got above the opening. I didn't do it anymore. The only trade, well, there's two trades I regret not taking. One was in C. We got above A, got nothing for it. It hung around there. I was looking for it to test one more time. Never took another put play. I should have. I didn't. So that's one trade I missed. And then the only other trade I did, so what happened? They came out with a tweet that China might release some commodity reserves. Oh boy, God help us. The market reacted to it, flushed down, actually took out yesterday's low, which now for me puts the market down in the daily. Puts it down in the daily for me. We went from balance to down. But here's what I'm talking about with price, time, and volume. This is so important for people learning the profile. Price is just an advertisement. Price got advertised down here pretty good. Now, I scalped shorts. Even though we weren't getting much, I scalped shorts twice in F period because that was the thing to do because it looked like we were going to have single prints. But what I'm saying is, in the overall picture, price was advertised lower. Time regulates it. Well, how much time did we spend here? Well, once G opened and took out F's low and couldn't get anything, I didn't short it anymore. And volume confirms or rejects it. So price was advertised lower, time regulates it, spent no time down there, and volume rejected it. There was not one purple bar down here on that move in F or G. That's incredibly important. We never lowered POC, went right back up to it. So I didn't take, those were the two shorts I did. When we got back to the slow grind again, I was looking at possibly short I. If we made a new high, I didn't get there. The only trade I might have taken was late when we popped the top. Once we got no acceleration above the day's high, I would have or should have faded and bought 20 puts or so. That would have been a nice trade back to POC. But again, I had a good day, and calling and seeing the market right is really the key for me. Doesn't matter if I miss a trade or don't take one, because if I'm calling the market right, it's going to pay me time and time again. Destinations for tomorrow. Today's upside 423.02, and then you should have the rest of them from the upside that I gave yesterday with the single prints and everything. For the downside, we do go out with a price probe. So even though we close way below it, for now I'm using C's high of 422.93 as the price probe. Then we have 421.93, 10 wide, 421.58. I'm using L's low as an afternoon pullback, and today's low of 419.32. Now, very, very important. SPY closed right now at 421.97. I'll round it out to 422. If the market opens, say, unchanged tomorrow, I'm not sure what the dividend is. It's probably going to be at least $1.20, maybe $1.50. So let's put it at $1.30. So if SPY is looking to open unchanged, we're going to open at 420.70. Okay? Because the $1.30 dividend is going to be put into it. So the opening is going to be all the way towards today's low. And that's, again, I'm just using an example. If we close at 422 and the dividend's $1.30, 420.70, right? $1.30 to that puts it back to 422. If the market looks like it's gapping higher tomorrow on ES by, say, $1, I will be opening inside today's range. So that's where the big disconnect comes in tomorrow with the ES and the SPY. And then on the chart, again, just quickly, remember we have 1 day to go in the week. We right now are inside last week's range. If we close inside of it, we don't have an outside week up or down. If we close above or below it, then we will have those things. Right now, the weekly is balanced. It's a 2-week or 3-week balance, you can call it. Monthly is very healthy, and the daily, I am calling down. Even though we closed back inside yesterday's range and we're above the 20, because we took out yesterday's low, I've gone from balance to down. So all three time frames are in different metrics: up, balance, down. For the daily to stop down, we need to take out today's high. 83 million shares, so we're above average again. So that's nice. So we'll see if this carries forward. I hope you had a great day trading. Have a lovely evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.